Hello. So I wanted to start off today by saying, or trying to figure out what to talk about because, I don't know what's wrong with my ear. There are some events that are happening. Anyways, I guess I'll try to be real with this one because, you know, you're never warned how friendships in your 20s are different from your teens or childhood. And you know that quote, you are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. That is so true. That is so true because we are like the people that we follow. Hold on, let me get my towel. I've made this mistake so many times doing my makeup. I don't want to do it now. But there are people in my life that I'm no longer friends with. And it was mutual. Or sometimes it wasn't mutual. We just stopped talking and, you know, no one cared to fight for the relationship. But you know, I am realizing that you may want to hang out with someone, but someone doesn't want to hang out with you, and you're trying to build a connection or something. And I'm realizing, like, it's okay. Like, if people don't want to hang out, that's fine. Like, it's their time, and they value their time differently. I went to a bar and I met someone, and he was 41. He is 41. And he just told me how, because we were like talking about 20s versus 40s. And he was like, I would have just done the things that I wanted to do. If I had known what I know now, et cetera, I would have just gone for those things. And he just looked me in my eyes and he was like, time is not your friend. Time is a precious commodity. It's valuable and it's limited. And so with that, you know, use that knowledge and do what you need to do with it. And I realized, you know, wow, I wasted a lot of time doing things that didn't make sense, pining over people that couldn't care if my left foot was about to get attacked or something. Like, I've done so much for people that will never care, and people have done things for me or spent time and energy, and, you know, I didn't appreciate it. And, you know, I'm thinking about how much a lot would have been different if I had just communicated my feelings. And that's something that I'm learning in my 20s, how communication is key. There's a lot of people around in and out of my life or in my life that don't know what I'm thinking. And it's not on them to read my mind or to be able to read my mind or to figure out, you know, take the time to figure out exactly what I meant. Like, that's on me. I need to be more clear and tell people exactly what I mean. I have to be willing to be vulnerable and be open and share my feelings. I saw a meme and it said, life is short, text them first. And I feel like, you know, sometimes you gotta just be the one to, you know, do what you gotta do. Like, how bad do you want it? Okay, then. And if not, then okay, it's fine. And not just about relationships. This is about career. Like, I was thinking about my life as a circle or something, like a circle. And there's different pies. Work is just but one pie. It's like 16% of the circle, right? 16%. But it feels like 50% sometimes. And then there are the interpersonal relationships that I have. Platonic / romantic. if any, right? And then there's family, that's still relationships. And then there's hobbies. There's like, what do I like to do to maintain, exercise or something. And then there's like education, vocation, like that's also career, but just challenging myself in different areas. There's spiritual, there's financial. And one of the biggest areas that need improvement is my finances. I learned this week that I cannot, well, I've known this, but relying on your credit card is not the way to go. Don't do it. Pay it off in full as soon as possible. Definitely pay the minimum and a little extra, but just don't always rely on the credit card to get you through it. Because that will just take you down a hole you may not get out of. And I used to think, well, I had this really interesting conversation with someone about a week ago, or less than a week ago. This guy named Zane, he lives in LA, but I saw him at a bus stop. I saw him at one of the train stations, one of the subway stops underground. And I just went up to him and I looked at him, and he got scared because he thought I was drunk and that I was gonna fall in the subway tracks. But I was like, no, I'm fine. I just wanted to say hello, like really simple. And then I was cracking jokes here and there. And then we got to a point where we were asking each other questions about our professional life and like where we live. And I told him success to me like would be being able to leave New York City during the winter months and travel to the West Coast and vice versa, live that bi-coastal life. I feel like that being able to control your time like that and have those kind of resources would be great. And he was like, yeah. And then I ended up talking to him and I said something about, he told me he was mixing like music and architecture together. Like that was his passion, I guess. And I was like, wow, I've never heard that combination before, music and architecture. And then he was talking about like, finding people basically willing to believe in his dream. And I was like, sometimes, you got to just do it and people will catch up. But there's money out there. There are people that can write big fat checks, if they know what's happening and they believe in what they see and all of that. And he told me like, it's not all about the money. And I was like, what is it about then? And he was like, storytelling, like connecting people via this platform, using these tools, being able to inspire, uplift, empower one another via storytelling. And then I was like, yeah, you're right. Like humans in New York, one story and everybody wants to donate and help and figure out what they can do to support. And the point is that it's not always about the money. Because there has to be something deeper. Like money is a tool. So it's like, what else? What else? What else? What else? It's just something I've been thinking about. Like, what else? 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 I'm doing some exciting things this Thursday, which is today. I am going to a bookstore. I'm going to check it out. I'm actually going to 2 different bookstores. The second one is going to be a conversation/discussion. And I'm so excited to go to that. And then after that, I'm going dancing, kind of like a bachata night. Haven't done this in a long time. So that will be exciting. I'm planning to just leave my house now. This is Black Radiance True Complexion HD Primer Broad Spectrum SPF 15. Wow, good thing I brought my towel because I already dropped it. I dropped it on me, which I do. Ooh, oh my gosh. Maybe I love to use my fingers. I don't know about y'all, but so this month the concept of valuing your time has really hit home for me, because I reached out to a lot of people at different points of the month of October, and I got no responses. I reached out to multiple people that don't know each other. They're not connected in any way, and they chose not to respond to my messages. They chose not to follow up, or you know, they didn't want to hang out with me. And I'm like, wow, you're making me feel some type of way, and I don't like the way I feel. And I am someone that already knows my relationships need work. These are people that I'm not super close with, but like I wanted to put in the effort to, you know, make time, get to know each other. But like I was saying earlier, like, people don't owe me their time. It's a valuable commodity, and it just reflects that people want to spend it differently. They value their time and want to spend it as they choose to. And I don't, and I'm just not the person they want to spend their time on. So it's, you know, it's fine. I understand that, but it's like, dang, you like can't even respond back a little bit. Can I just get some response? But it's okay. It's okay. I'm taking those emotions and feelings, and I'm learning to just enjoy my own company, enjoy myself. It's funny, in a big city like New York, even though there's so many people, you can still feel somewhat alone. And I'm really lucky because like I'm not alone. There are good people around me. But sometimes, like in this case, when you're trying to expand and meet new people and they seem to not want to do that dance with you, it feels like it hurts. It hurts. But I'm not angry at them. I just want to get to a place where that doesn't affect me, and you know, it's fine. Like, cool. Because I'm okay. Like, I literally have been just doing my own thing, but at the same time, it's like, why am I low key? It's like, why am I not like worthy of your response? I just don't understand. But also, I'm okay. I'm okay. And I think it's just, I want to continue to get better. And I want to be my own friend. I want to be someone that I would want to hang out with. And then I'm sure people would actually respond back to me, if that makes sense. Because for so many people to not respond back to me when I reached out, that is not a coincidence. Like, okay, if 1 or 2 people didn't respond back, I would be upset at them, right? But for like 6+ people to not respond back, that says something about me. I feel like that's like a consensus that like there's something with me that isn't connecting. I'm still choosing what color I want to do. Maybe I can do a blue. I think that would be so nice. I always do like a brown and stuff, but like maybe a blue. I just want to keep it natural. I feel like sometimes it's really easy to kind of do the most, and I don't really want to do the most right now. I don't have work this week and I'm so happy. Is it bad? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like y'all don't even know. I'm so happy. Like I'm so happy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So my goal right now is to learn how to blend the eyeshadow. So that's what I've been trying to learn how to do. There's like an artistry, a beauty with makeup, and I'm appreciating it more and more every day. Gotta look good. Gotta give a little something. I think blue like just looks so good. Like brown eyes, blue eyeshadow, can't miss. You can't. Just take it easy because it's really easy to overdo it. Just take it easy. Okay, I already did the concealer for my eyes. Probably, I could do like mascara. You could do eyeliner. This is like a really nice look. I tend to do super nice. Sometimes it's nice to get dressed up a little bit. A clear lip gloss is nice. I don't really own that, but eyeliner is really good, so you can like keep that together. I'm just talking. I don't really know exactly what I'm saying right now. Okay, is that better? On Netflix, I've been watching this show called Maid. Really good. Highly recommend. If you're looking for something to watch Maid, M-A-I-D, on Netflix. I kind of just like do it and then let it happen. Oh my gosh, this looks really good. Like, I did really good. I usually don't do it. I don't do these kind of looks, but I want to be a little more dressed up. I want to have a little more have a little more fun. It's nice because then, see, that is a lot. That you may want to clean. If I mess up the eyeshadow a little too much, then it will do the opposite of what I want. I also have brown. Brown is fun. Brown is a good time. I have so much fun. I have so much fun with brown. It's always a good time. And you could do a little blush. Blush is fun. You don't have to. I love blush. I love blush so much. Like right there. Like barely touching, like barely. Like, ooh, are you kissing my skin? Are you not? I don't know. I don't remember. Perfect. That's the look.